Hi guys, in today's tutorial we are going to draw Indominus Rex from Jurassic World. I start with drawing an egg shape for the head like I always do, then a curve for the neck which connects to another egg shape. This is the torso. Then I'm drawing this circle for the hip and the thigh area, and if I join these two I get the back. Extending this line I make the tail, and this is the underbelly area. For the legs, I'm going to use 3 lines for the 3 main parts, 1, 2 and 3, and then a horizontal line at the base. That's the foot. The other leg, Indominus Rex, she is in a running stance, so the legs are not going to be very close together, they're a bit far apart. Now I'm drawing the hands here. This is the area where the shoulder will attach to the body. 2 lines for the arms, the first one, the second one, and then the palm area, and 4 fingers. The middle one here is the longest one, and the 4th finger. The other arm, again 2 lines, the palm area, and 4 fingers. Now I am adding some mass to this wireframe structure. Indominus Rex, she has big muscular legs to move her body around. As you can see, I am drawing bulging curves. That's because the muscles are flexed. So now the lower part. Now we are drawing the toes. So there are 3 toes equipped with claws, and you can draw them like this. It's not that hard, just follow what I'm doing. Now I'm drawing these bigger scales on the leg. As we go up, they become smaller and they slowly start to blend out with the other smaller scales on the body. That's the 4th claw, a dew claw. A little part of it would be visible. I'm drawing a little bit of the hip area so that I know where to start the other leg. The upper part, then the lower part, and then the toes. The dinosaurs had a very different foot structure compared to humans. Because of that, most dinosaurs, they walked on their toes. There are some advantages to toe walking, especially for bipedal animals, made them fast runners. Now I am drawing the arms, so the upper area, then the forearm. As I said, there are 3 fingers. I'm using 3 ovals to be exact, and then outlining them to make them look like fingers. The middle finger is the longest. The forearm area is longer compared to the upper arm, the bicep and the tricep area. And the 4th finger, it won't be visible completely. The underbelly and the chest area. Now I'm drawing the other arm. Here the 4th finger is visible. Now I'm drawing the other 3 fingers. 3 ovals, outlining them, then the claw. And we are done with the arms. Now I'm drawing the tail. I'm drawing a big, long, muscular tail. She needs a big, muscular tail to counterbalance her heavy body. She's like one of the biggest carnivores that we've seen in the movies. Now I'm drawing the neck, and now we'll start with the head. I'm dividing the oval here and then a horizontal line here. I'm just drawing rough shapes so that I know where the upper jaw and the lower jaw will come. There's nothing much to explain here though, just look carefully what I'm doing and try to do the same thing. So yeah, the upper jaw has this shape, the lower jaw has this curve, Indominus rex has an underbite. That means the lower jaw is a little bit bigger compared to the upper jaw. Teeth on the lower jaw, they protrude past the upper teeth on the upper jaw, which is very unique about Indominus rex. The nostril is there on the front of the snout. There are 3 indentations on the skull. Especially in Indominus rex, these indentations are very prominent and very deep, especially the eyebrow ridge. I'm drawing a really small eye and some wrinkles around. There are these horns or crests, I don't know what they are, but they are on the head, just above the eye, and the snout has this texture. Now I'm drawing the teeth. So the teeth are crocodile-like. Like when a crocodile closes its mouth, its teeth are visible from the outside. Similarly in Indominus rex, when the mouth is closed, you can still see the teeth on the outside. I'm just shading these indentations to make them look more deeper. Now I'm drawing the neck. She has these osteoderms on the back. They run from the neck and end at the tail. The neck and the back are actually segmented. Right now I'm just drawing the segments on the neck. Maybe that's something she gets from Ankylosaurus. The back of the head and this whole area is covered in osteoderms. Then draw these feather quills on the head. And there are some feather quills on the arms as well. And also these osteoderms, they run along the back. Now that we're done with the outline, we can erase all our constructions. Now I am adding a little weight to my lines. I'm making the lines a little bit thicker in some areas. This makes the sketch look a bit better. If you draw the whole drawing with the same consistent line, it looks a bit boring. It's always good if you can add a little line variation to your sketches. So if you like the video so far, consider subscribing, please, and hit the bell icon to get a notification every time I post a new video. Okay, now we will start with the shading. I begin with a rough estimation of where the shadows will be. So as I said, this is just a rough estimation. I'll later come back to these areas and add more tonal variation. By that I mean I'll add more darker tones, like the shadow areas I'll make them more darker, and the highlighted area I'll leave them white. At the moment this is just a rough estimation. Also I'm doing this very lightly. I don't want to mess things up at this part. I don't want to mess my drawing at this stage. If it's a light mark, you can erase it easily. One tip that I would like to give you is don't rush your drawings. I myself sometimes rush my drawings. From that I've learned not to do that. If you're creating something, give it the time that it needs. If you can't complete a drawing, like if you don't have that much time, you can devote like around 20 minutes to a drawing. Let it be. Next day come back to your drawing, complete it if you can. But don't rush it. This applies to you if you're doing a proper drawing. But if you're doing like a study or a quick sketch, that's a different thing. At that time you just turn your visual observation into drawings. Okay, now that we are done, we'll start adding the darker tones and defining it better. And this is, I would say, a time-consuming process. And I definitely cannot put a 40 minutes long video on YouTube. That is why this is going to be a time lapse. You can see the end result of the shading I've added some darker tones. I've also added wrinkles at some places. And I've also drawn some bigger scales that actually would be visible. So this is what our Indominus looks like. And it looks pretty good. So that is all that I have for you guys today. If you like the video, please subscribe, hit the bell icon, you'll get a notification every time I post a video. And comment below what you think about the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.